Hey my wandering wanderers. Today we're going to be doing a reading for the sign of Libra. Please note that this is an energetic reading from the perception of the astrological sign. Please note that everyone has all signs within their chart, so if you have questions about other aspects within your life, you can always check the other star signs if needed. That being said, the premise of this reading is to offer insight and awareness towards remediating this energy that needs some love. Note that the chakra deck is going to be used for energetic remediation, while the tarot deck is going to be used for insight and awareness of this energy. So pretty much I'm going to say something and resonance might dredge something up. If you resonate with this information, great. If you don't resonate with this information, thank you for your time. Dear Universe, seeking a clear channel for your guidance. Please seeking a clear channel for your guidance underneath the sign of Libra. I balance. Please seeking a clear channel for your guidance underneath the star sign of Libra. I balance. Libra, Libra, Libra. Alright, Libra. Libran energy, balance energy. What's going on with you, Libra? Is there something that you're balancing out that you might be putting a pin in it or nailing it on the head? Is there something that you're trying to figure out if it's balanced or imbalanced? What is it that you got going on, Libra? And why is it that you need to put a pin in the head, if that makes sense? Let's go ahead and get what we need. Let's see, from the perception of compassion. 4, 5, 6. What is it that we are balancing out? Something about a feeling of self-worth. Something we don't know about this perception of faith. Some type of communication that is perceived as vanity. An experience of gossip, foundational renewal, and something that's actively being created. Simultaneously speaking, when it comes to whatever it is that you're working on, Libra, understand what foundation is being renewed. Something we don't know about understanding this experience of gossip. Something we don't know about that's being communicated as vanity. This might have something to do with the perception of faith, and this should help us understand this feeling of self-worth. I just know, Libra, if you're out there and you're creating something, just remember the foundation of what it is that you're creating, and really take the time and effort to not get caught up in this gossiping experience, because you're going to recognize that people are just articulating things that are, well, the card's vanity, but it's more like, it's extra, it's visually oriented. Just please take the time to recognize what your perception of like the things that hold you together and what it pertains to your own feelings of self-worth, because if you're focusing on creating something, remember the foundation of it and don't get caught up in this hopefully you don't get caught up in this gossiping experience. It might be counterintuitive, or worst case scenario, caught up in the experience of gossip and only picking up on the vein-like communication, if this makes sense. Okay, Libra, let's go ahead and pull additional insights and awareness towards this energy, especially when it pertains to whatever it is that we're balancing. I do know overall when it comes to this thing of creation, it might be imbalanced if you're caught up on the experience of gossip, but be mindful of your P's and Q's, but also take time to remember what this feeling of self-worth actually is for you. Let's just go ahead and get into the additional insights and awareness. For Libra, ooh, 6 of Wands. Libra, what are you balancing? Is this energy balanced? Are you focused on what matters most? Especially when it comes to what you're creating. I hope this is physically balanced for you. Okay, deck-based energies. We have 9 of Coins in reverse, Ace of Swords, and 3 of Coins. So, whatever this based energy is, it could be something that you're, it's like something about this communication is physical. You have to understand this communication is going to be something physical, and it's going to be taking its time when it's articulated to you, but whatever it is, it's going to be your, whatever it is your physical truth, or it's the truth as to, how it pertains to you, and you're going to be aware of whatever it is that you're working on. So Libra could be working on something that's your truth, and it could be slow for you to flesh it out, because how you're going to physically do it, or how you're going to do it, and how it's going to be communicated to you is going to be slow, but you're aware that you're working on it. So hopefully that's a good signal to take your time when you need to. That being said, when it comes to the energy surrounding this situation, Libra, like, what is it that's being physically articulated for you? How does it pertain to your truth? And are you aware of what it is that you're working on, okay? So over here, when it comes to, there's like there's heavy energy surrounding, can I take a beat on self-compassion, but heavy energy surrounding self-worth, something we don't know about faith. So there's a supposed victory over here. So something about this perception is something that is perceived as a victory, but also there are emotions that we are working, or understanding some of these emotions that we are foundationally stepping away from. And this also pertains to this cluster over here. What do we got over here? We'll start from the bottom. The Tower moment. So taking time to recognize the Tower moment. What is this Tower becoming aware of when it pertains to this feeling of self-worth and understanding this perception of faith? What is this Tower moment? We also have Knight of Swords. So becoming aware of this Tower moment. Taking time to recognize the truths that are being articulated towards us. Recognizing these feelings of strength. Recognizing what we're foundationally integrating. Becoming aware of this experience and the challenges of the truths that are coming out of it. And recognizing this aspect of communication. Simultaneously speaking, recognizing the aspect of communication. Recognizing the feelings that we're stepping away from. And then overall, becoming aware why this perception was quantified as a victory. That's a lot. Simultaneously speaking, when it comes to this aspect of vanity and how it pertains to this experience of gossip, 10 of Wands, you could be aware of how burdensome as fuck as this is, when people are constantly having this experience, when they're constantly talking about stuff, and it's just vain stuff, and it's just very burdensome. Please note, Libra, it could pertain to the things that they're talking about are probably heavily burdensome, because it doesn't necessarily pertain to what it is that you're trying to do. So take a moment to reflect on whatever this foundation is that is being renewed, that you're creating. But also when it comes to energies of creation, the Hierophant is over here. And there's something that you have to take a moment to recognize when you're working on this thing that you're creating. What is the perception of the lesson that you're trying to understand? On this thing that you're creating, what is the lesson from this overarching experience? Are you going to sit here and just take on what everyone says and just friggin' do it? Are you even aware of the burdens from that experience? Simultaneously speaking, are you aware of the Tower moment and everything that you need to do? I just know that, Libra, I just know when it comes to this Knight of Coins, this Knight of Coins might be heavily oriented or stacked in the self-worth faith section. So by all means, please take the time to really sit and stew on this stuff, because it's like there's a lot of foundational energy over here, but you'll probably take the time to become aware of this when the Tower shows up for you in real life, okay? That being said, symbolism is meant to understand the energies of the situation. So if anyone takes these symbolistic statements or literal or negative, don't be surprised if the evil eye shows up. Please realize it's important to experience this information and discern it for yourself. Peace be with you. Namaste. Thank you for your candor and have a nice day.